Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. I've never taken a philosophy course before, but the topic seemed to be really interesting, and I'm excited to learn more about philosophy over the course of the semester. So, for the questions to consider, the first question says Sam says on page 4 that he thinks it would be inexcusable for God to create us and not provide us with an afterlife. I don't know why he should have created us if these few short years of toil and torment are the end of it. First, is that a fair description of life, a few short years of toil and torment? And whatever the case, does it follow that if an entity intentionally created us, he, she, or it would have some responsibility to allow us an afterlife? And it says explain. Well, first of all, I believe that Sam's description is not necessarily true. Um, you could live in the United States and you could have a wonderful life, be born into a wealthy family, and have many opportunities in life. Or, on the other hand, it could be true for some. You could be born in an impoverished country where you have to struggle to survive daily, struggle to find food, shelter, or you could be born paralyzed or have a horrible disability. Then it could be true for you. But I think it is really just based on your circumstances in life. And for the second part of the question that asks if an entity intentionally created us, would he, she, or it have some responsibility to allow us an afterlife? Well, yeah, I think that he would have some sort of responsibility because it would be pointless to not have an afterlife. And I believe that everyone has a purpose in this life, and I think that what we do in this world correlates to what happens to us in afterlife, and it's maybe some kind of a test. And I don't understand why would God or whoever created us create us to live for a really short time when He lives for eternity? That doesn't make any sense. If He creates, like, 75 years is so short compared to how long how long eternity is. And so for that reason, I think that the creator, there must be an afterlife, because the, this world would be pointless, this time on earth. And for those reasons, I think that the higher power does have a responsibility to allow us an afterlife. And for the second question, it says at the end, Sam quotes Emerson in saying, "A little philosophy turns one away from religion, but a deeper understanding brings one back." Gretchen replies that her ex-husband used to say that a little philosophy turns one away from religion and more philosophy makes one a pain in the neck. In light of the first chapter, possibly your first experience with academic philosophy, speculate as to how you expect philosophy might impact a person, drive them away from religion, closer to religion, and or make them a pain in the neck. Explain. Well, I disagree with Gretchen's ex-husband's quote in saying that a little philosophy turns one away from religion, but a more philosophy makes one a pain in the neck. Although I've never taken a philosophy course, I speculate that delving into these non-empirical questions brings us to a higher power or religion, because science can't answer it, other humans can't answer these questions, only religion can give us some sort of answer to these questions that nobody really knows, I guess. It's pretty much just speculation. And that's why I think philosophy would drive you to religion. The only reason that I think philosophy would drive you away is if it gives you answers that where you wouldn't need a higher power, or you wouldn't need religion. And it probably does give answers to the questions sometimes where you wouldn't need religion to explain. And so some people just rely on philosophy to understand these questions, but overall, I think that philosophy would drive you to religion. And So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I have read and agreed to abide by the terms and conditions set forth in the official course syllabus. And thank you guys for listening. Bye.